Hi, my name is Jim Suttie. I'm here at Cog Hill in Lamont, Illinois, where I teach golf every summer. And today I'm here to help you with your golf swing. Generally, one of the biggest errors I see amateurs make is they don't make a good shoulder turn, which creates an over-the-top motion. Let me kind of demonstrate what I see quite a bit of you out there doing. When you take the club back, you tend to tilt your shoulders and move your hips in this manner. That throws the club up in the air. So from that angle over here, you'll see kind of this type of motion, and then the downswing would start this way for you, and that's your typical over-the-top motion. So let me demonstrate what a good shoulder turn would look like. A good shoulder turn is going to look something like this. If I put the club on my shoulders, I'm just going to turn my left shoulder until it gets behind the golf ball. As you can see, it's right over the inside of my right foot like that. Again, turn my left shoulder behind the golf ball. So there, when I turn it, turn behind the ball, my club will now come down on the inside on the downswing so I can hit from inside out. To help demonstrate that and how you should move, I'm going to have Will Taylor come in, my assistant. Will, could you just go ahead and address the ball and let me point a couple things out? Okay, Will's sitting over the ball, and we're just talking about shoulder turn here. So if I put this on his left shoulder like this, very visual. Now, Will, if you'd go ahead and turn, and I'll keep the club there. Can you see how his left shoulder moved and turned over the inside of his right leg? That would be a good shoulder turn. As he turns his shoulders correctly, his right hip will turn back and he'll be in a nice swing plane. So that allows his arms to come down from in here where they should, which we call an inside approach to the ball.
Thanks to the great Jim Suttie for that helpful tip. What's not to like when you tee it up at a charity golf outing? You get to play golf and contribute to a worthy cause at the same time. Well, one such cause is the Midwest Shelter for Homeless Veterans. The shelter's annual outing at Klein Creek Golf Club unites love of golf with a love for country and those who've sacrificed so much to serve and protect.
Well, it's a great event, and it's a great cause to help out a facility that helps out veterans that have obviously given a lot for our country, and just a little something we can do to give back, to find a reasonable place for someone to live who's been down on his luck.
The Midwest Shelter for Homeless Veterans caters to those down on their luck. It was founded by Vietnam veteran Bob Adams and Gulf War vet Dick Enger with a mission to provide transitional housing and supportive services to homeless veterans of any era. The hope is they become self-sufficient and independent.
They receive financial management, employment training, employment opportunities, life skills. We teach them to cook again.
The shelter houses up to 5 veterans at a time. It relies mostly on private funding to help veterans like Mark Hollins, making the golf outing crucial to fundraising efforts.
He's so excited. His golf clubs have been sitting in his room for I don't even know how long. He's been so excited about playing today.
Not good at it yet, but you know, I'm an athlete, so I'm adjusting. So getting there. Yeah, so every practice, you know, makes you a little better. And yeah, it's a fun game, you know. It's challenging, you know. That little ball doesn't want to cooperate. So, yeah. So it's fun, though. It's really fun.
Like most homeless veterans, Hollins struggled with substance abuse and couldn't hold a job before finding help at the shelter.
Never be able to express how grateful I am. You know, I consider myself fairly articulate, but the words escape me. But very grateful. Very grateful, and I think the best way I can demonstrate that gratitude is a good, productive life.
Adams says 78% of those who enter the shelter's doors graduate to a life of independence and sobriety. That success rate means supporters of the golf outing know their money's well spent.
It helps keep the doors open, pay for the counselors and therapy, the heat, etc. Without charity events and fundraisers like this, the shelter wouldn't exist. And there's veterans that are living on the street, and we're trying to get them off the street. So it's really important to all of us.
It's an embarrassment to our country that people who served and fought for our freedom would have to sleep on the streets. And really, that's usually where all of our guys come from, is off the streets. So it's really a sad thing, but it's really great that we're able to help people out.
If you'd like to help by making a donation or signing up for this year's golf outing, go to helpaveteran.org. The Midwest Shelter for Homeless Veterans' 8th annual golf outing will be held once again at Klein Creek, August 25th. Remember to go to cdga.org for all things golf going on in the state, including amateur tournaments and, of course, the Sunshine Through Golf Foundation. Thanks so much for watching. Now get out here and enjoy the game.